Most people believe they're bad at talking to others, that something is wrong with them, that they were just born that way. But that isn't true. Human beings are social by design. So social, in fact, that if you place a baby in a room full of adults, that child will eventually learn to speak without formal instruction. No one needs to sit the baby down and explain words one by one. Language is learned simply by watching, listening, and absorbing. That's because the human brain is exceptional at recognizing patterns. And when you really think about it, communication is nothing more than patterns and structures playing out in real time. So if you struggle socially, it's not because you were born that way. It's because your brain hasn't been given enough chances to observe real social interaction. You don't lack ability, you lack exposure. And in today's world, that exposure is disappearing. We spend most of our lives staring at screens, typing messages, reacting with emojis, avoiding face-to-face interaction. I didn't own a smartphone until I was almost 20. Today, many children get one before they're 10. Texting feels like communication, but it's missing the most important parts. There's no body language, no facial expression, no tone, no pacing, no eye contact, no physical presence. Your brain can't learn what isn't there. Face-to-face communication is an entirely different skill set, and without practicing it, your brain never gets the data it needs to improve. It's like learning a language. You might be fluent in texting, but face-to-face conversation is a language you've barely practiced. I experienced this firsthand when I tried learning Chinese. Understanding the theory helped, but until I actually spoke it, nothing stuck. That's when it clicked. If I wanted to improve, I didn't need more theory. I needed experience. So at 18, I committed to something called the 100 Encounter Challenge. For 30 days, I spoke to 100 people. The interactions didn't need to be deep, they just needed to happen. Most of the time, I'd approach strangers and ask for directions, pretending my phone had died. Simple, low pressure, easy exit. At first, it was awkward, uncomfortable, sometimes embarrassing. There were plenty of failed interactions. But slowly, something changed. Conversations lasted longer. Responses felt natural. My brain started recognizing patterns. Every interaction was training. Not confidence training, pattern training. And eventually, the fear broke. The more I practiced, the faster my brain adapted. New connections formed. Social cues became obvious. My posture changed. My breathing slowed. My presence became grounded. By the end of the challenge, my social skills had transformed, not because I forced confidence, but because my brain finally understood the language. Learning to talk to people is like riding a bike. Watching tutorials helps. Understanding theory helps, but nothing replaces getting on the bike and wobbling. You'll fall, but eventually, balance becomes natural. Social skills work the same way. Awkward moments are part of the process. They're not failures, they're feedback. Over time, you learn context, what works where, what doesn't. You learn what's funny, what's appropriate, and when silence is better than words. Eventually, conversation stops feeling like effort and starts feeling like flow. And the truth is, there is no secret technique. The secret is volume, repetition, exposure. Stop overthinking. Start talking. Your brain will do the rest. If you want to know where you currently stand, I've created a short speaking confidence assessment. You'll find the link below. But no matter where you are right now, just start talking to people.